Hello, welcome to the Toilet Bowl Podcast. It is me, your host, Justin, along with your co-host.
Nick Allen. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to episode 4. We are here again in Justin's living room. So,
Jesus.
back in the living room.
Back in the living room.
It feels like we just recorded episode 3. Crazy, right?
We did.
It's not like it's 12:20 in the morning and we just were like, let's record it. No, that's not the case in this case.
We had to record this because it is in the midst of election time, and we need to cover this because we'd be fools not to cover the election.
Of course. So at the moment, I already said it's 12:20, didn't I? Let's see the polls right now. Jamie, look it up.
Let's see, we have the polls right now are still looking. Joe Biden is 264 points in the Electoral College, and Donald Trump is 214.
Now I'm going to tell you something quick. The Electoral College is a stupid system. It doesn't work.
The Electoral College, did you know that it was actually made to prevent idiots from voting?
Yeah, wasn't it James Madison? Or was it?
I'm not gonna spout things that I don't know. I want to say I think so, but I'm not gonna say I remember truthfully.
All right, I just know that one of the founding fathers was like, dude, the American people are so fucking stupid. We gotta make these smart guys actually vote. Yeah, so I'm starting to think that the Electoral College is kind of a bad idea.
The Electoral College, though it is letting Joe Biden win.
Yeah, that's true, but if it was the popular vote,
Donald Trump would have won, which is still surprising to me. How many people? But let's say if we get rid of the Electoral College, completely erase it, and it's basically as it should be. Like in all fairness, just complete popular vote.
Yeah.
Like who is supported by more people?
Yeah.
Donald Trump would have won, unfortunately.
In 2016 or not?
Yeah, he would not have won in 2016. No, he would have won now because apparently I think he still
71 to 69 or something like that.
Oh yeah, how? Because Joe Biden is now actually the most voted for politician. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Can you imagine that?
I'm glad
the most voted president ever.
That is insane. I'm glad he is winning.
I'm glad the turnout was this great.
I'm glad the turnout was amazing. I'm glad Joe Biden is winning. I'm not glad that we had to choose from Joe Biden and Trump, though.
Okay,
but someone had to beat this orange man with cat hair combed over his scalp.
Yeah, I don't know why the DNC was like, well, we got Bernie over here. He's doing good with like Latinos, but Joe Biden, black people in southern countries. In red states, not red. Why did I say countries? African Americans. He's doing really well with African Americans in red states.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Like in the early polls, the primaries, they're like, let's go with that, and that's why we have Joe Biden because they're like, oh, let's go for the smaller demographic in red states. That made no sense. Why wouldn't you just go for the Latin community that populates more blue states to get more of those votes instead?
I have no idea what politics are in this day and age. I hate politics in this day and age. And then let me tell you why.
Why?
Politics before were simply just, you have choices, you pick them. Mm-hmm. Now we have come to the point where we choose our poison. Yeah. And politics nowadays, bash your competitor on Twitter and see how many more people you can make not like them. I hate that.
Guys, comment down below if
I'm right.
If you're right. If he's right. If you think that Twitter sucks, the president shouldn't be on it.
Twitter doesn't suck. It's just that now all politics is just like hating on your opposite, on your competitor, and just absolutely destroying them. Like, sure, you should have like friendly banter here and there during the debate. Like that's what it is. Like it's your debate, but it's more or less just a debate on the country. Like I'm not listening. I'm not here to watch you two old geriatric fucks decide who's going to be in a wheelchair first.
No,
I want you to tell me what the fuck you're going to do for us.
Have you seen when Joe Biden was like, I'll challenge that guy to a push-up contest?
I have seen that.
Yeah.
There's actually a video floating around when Obama was president. When Obama's laying down on a love seat, and he's just like trying to take a nap in a suit with shoes on for some reason. And Joe Biden comes in and he's like, Barack, which glasses you like better? Because you know Joe Biden loves his aviators. He comes in with two different sunglasses, but they're not different. They're the same. But Joe Biden is not aware of this. Yeah, then Joe Biden. No, this is the thing. And Joe Biden's like, Barack, which one you like better? These puts them on, or these puts them on. And Obama looks at him for a stern 2 seconds and goes, Joe, they're the same. And it just briefly ends. Joe, they're the same. Like, no.
Joe, they're the same goddamn glass.
Barack Obama is a war criminal in some countries in the Middle East.
I'm not surprised. I think Barack Obama was a not bad president. I mean, some would argue. A lot would argue.
Each president surely has done some good things. And that's why we're not going to be here to completely spout that. We're not going to be here. We're not going to just shit on everyone. We have to acknowledge what good has done, but also the obscenely and abhorrent amount of bad things people have done, especially the orange person.
Let's be honest. Everyone has done a lot of drone strikes, and every president has done a lot of bad, no matter what side of the aisle you sit. The United States is not a great, friendly country. Especially now. We are isolating ourselves, and
it is becoming a shit show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was looking through. I really wanted to know good things that Trump has done for the United States. Mm-hmm. I really had to know. I wanted to know the side of the argument. Number 4 on the list was protecting unborn babies. That was the most biased thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do I care about something that doesn't exist?
Were you telling me that who was telling me that abortion shouldn't be in politics?
Abortion should not be in politics.
Yeah, it shouldn't be in politics. It's religious.
Abortion is completely and utterly. That was a video I played earlier.
Yes.
Abortion should not be in politics. That is a religious thing. Yeah. That is something written in the Christian Bible. Mm-hmm. That shouldn't be a thing. Politics should not mean politicizing people's bodies. That's personal. Yeah, it is a complete choice.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
But right here on townhall.com, 30 good things Donald Trump has done. Number 4, protecting unborn babies. I don't give a fuck.
Well, maybe as a child, I didn't want to be born. But you did this to me. You know how your mom says that I put you in this world, I could take you out?
Oh, yeah.
Well, guess what? I'm ready. Take me out.
Take me out. Please. Take me out of this motherfucker. Number 8 on the list. Good things. He's actually apparently, quote unquote, good thing. Actually building a border wall.
Hey, he built that wall.
He did do what he said, but then again, I didn't want him to.
Yeah. Did you remember that rally that he had where he was just like, no one can get over the wall. No one. And then he's like, well, unless they have a ladder. And he's like, no one can get down. And he's like, oh, wait, unless they have a rope. He said that mid-rally.
Oh, God. See, this one is saying another good thing he's done. Withdrawing from the Paris Climate Accord.
That's not a good thing.
That is not a good thing. See, I'm doing my best here to try and find some bright things that he's done. I don't understand this.
Guys, please.
I firmly don't. I don't see how this is a good thing.
Guys, please comment down your political affiliations and argue with what good he has done. Please, we want to know. Really, what has he done for you?
What has he done? What has he done for you? What has he done for our lower class people? He's a man of the middle class. He's made to announce that before. But what has he done? What has he done for our brothers and sisters that helped build this nation?
He is a man of the middle class, sitting as a $4.5 billion president going in. So, man of the middle class. I mean, it screams it right there. Then, was born into wealth. Married an immigrant, and then now disowns all immigrants of America.
It says Donald Trump defeated ISIS.
He defeated. He was working on the backbone of what Obama had already put in place.
It said Donald Trump gave our military forces the freedom to defeat ISIS and drive them out of large sections of Iraq and Syria.
And then he also withdrawed a lot of the troops from, was it Syria or Iraq? And so they took a lot of that land.
Protections against false accusation on college campuses.
I have no idea about that.
I don't know what the fuck.
Guys, please educate us down below.
Protection, freedom of speech on college campuses. Nick, I've just read right now that we have executive order to have more specific protections of freedom of speech on college campuses by threatening the loss of federal research dollars if they do not allow freedom of speech for all students and faculty members. Nick?
Hey, that'd be cool if, it applied to more people, like...
I'm glad it applies to me.
Yeah.
That's a good thing because now I can say how much I don't like him more. That's good.
Yeah.
Protecting boys and girls' bathrooms, locker rooms, and sports teams. I don't know why that's a policy. I don't understand how this is.
Who's he protecting it from?
I don't understand.
Is he saying that all children are pedophiles?
Directed Department of Education to revoke the Obama administration guideline letter that had directed schools to allow children who claim to be transgender to use bathrooms. So basically saying if you're boy, use boy bathroom, if you're girl, use girl, but if you're trans, like boy transitioning to girl, you must still use boy bathroom because you're boy and boy.
Yeah, I remember that. I have a serious question right now. Are children pedophiles if they like another person who's a child? Because they can't give consent till they're 18, technically.
Wait, what?
Are all children pedophiles? No, because you can't give consent until you're 18. But does that mean
if you're under the age of 18, like let's say high school, and like you know, doing your deed, doing the nasty as a like hormonal human? Are you a pedophile?
Are you a pedophile?
No.
You're doing it with an underage woman?
No.
Or whoever?
Whoever you choose. No. I'm still trying to see if anything good there's that standing up to China and Russia. Hey, stop it! Yeah. Stop being better.
Remember when
China is not that great.
Yeah, remember when those protests were happening in Hong Kong and all the U.S. companies were like, "Oh, let's not talk about that or not support them." Right.
Number 25 on the list: a wise COVID-19 response.
Oh yeah, he solved it, right? He completely ended it, right? So,
yeah, no, dude. He went in the lab himself.
Yeah.
Went on a whiteboard. And Donald J. Trump made the virus disappear.
Yeah, he fixed it.
He fixed it.
As of November 5th, 1232 in the morning, Donald Trump fixed COVID, guys. It's over. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, dude. He totally did not just fuck the nation by having a 100,000 infected count each day.
Yeah.
To this day, actually. That was not true. That's a false. As he says, that's fake news.
Fake news.
It is not fake news. He did a terrible job dealing with the outbreak. And to this day, 100,000 people in the United States are still getting infected. Just on our campus alone, it was found here just last week, Nick.
How many people?
I don't know, Nick. Probably a lot more than we think because not a lot of us are getting tested out here.
I have to disclose.
Just for instance, we didn't have to take a COVID test to move in here.
Yeah, that's
sus.
I don't know.
I don't like that.
I think the athletes had to, but
I don't give a fuck about them. I see their stories. I see their stories. I'm not impressed with their work.
Yeah.
I see the track kids.
The track kids, the high jump kids.
They're jumping on hard ground and landing on soft things.
Yeah, did you see that?
I did see that.
I was impressed by that.
I was impressed. He can jump high, but still, why does he need to take COVID test and I don't?
Yes.
I live here.
I come into contact with them almost every day. So what's going on? I mean, they take a couple tests a day, I think.
Yes, I don't understand.
So let's talk about Bernie.
The man,
the myth, legend.
The man, Bernie. See, if Bernie was in this running, we wouldn't have to pay for this.
Did you vote for Bernie in the primaries or no? Or did you even vote in the primaries?
What year?
I think early or late last year or early this year. I forgot.
I voted for Bernie. I did vote for Bernie Sanders. It wasn't even a question.
Yeah.
It was like Bernie for Democratic Party and Joe Biden. Everyone was like, "What the fuck?" I don't understand why so many people were against Bernie.
I don't know why people like Joe Biden. They're just like, oh, I know that name.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like Bernie Sanders was for that man was with the shit. Have you seen the pictures of him floating around during the civil rights movement when he was like early adult teenager? That he was with the shit.
Yeah.
I want someone who's with that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want some rich fuckboy claiming that I was given a small loan of $1 million. I want someone who knows the deal.
The art of the deal.
I want someone who knows this shit. I want someone who's been beat the fuck up before and he's still gonna do it again. And he don't give a fuck. Then again, God, I have so much respect for Bernie Sanders, but he is inching on threads of life.
Oh yeah.
That man, if he became president, I wouldn't doubt he would die in the 4 years. No disrespect.
I think it would take 2 years.
He's just very old. He's just very old.
And plus all that stress.
The stress period. You saw what they did to Obama.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That was 8 years, though. I don't know.
Yeah, that was 8 years. True. Damn, Obama was president for 8 years.
I was a kid then, so it went by like that.
But I remember when Obama got elected president, he was the first black president, and I was watching Nickelodeon at the time, and they were asking kids, what color would you make the White House? And kids were like, I make it polka dot. I make it this. Some of the kids was like, I make it the Black House. We're like, what you mean? They were like, what you mean, Darrell? They were like,
Darrell.
They were like, I make that shit black. The president is black, therefore the White House.
Hell yeah.
The Black House.
What was I gonna say?
Casting couch for the president.
Oh. All right, guys.
Welcoming why can't I pronounce these words right now? We're going to erase that word from my... Welcoming Christians into positions of influence.
Guys. Remember when the government says we should separate state and government? Or state and religion? Let's do that.
Let's absolutely do that. This post says this is the most biased thing. And it starts with, this may not be important to others, but speaking as an evangelical Christian, I see it as a positive factor that this guy wrote that. Rather than marginalizing evangelical Christians, as was the practice of the Obama administration, President Trump has appointed a remarkably large number of Christians to high government offices.
This is not a good thing.
We have Christians in the office, Nick.
We've had that for the past 274 years.
This is also why he's claiming that he's protecting unborn babies is a good thing. I'm Christian, therefore it's a good thing. I don't give a fuck, buddy.
No.
Fuck this shit. There was a video that I saw on Twitter that I found really funny. This was a Republican official. I think he was going for senator or governor, and he was being interviewed by a news station. And he was asking him, they were talking about, I forgot the name of this woman, I forgot the county and the state. Middle Eastern woman getting elected as the governor of the state, though, right? And this probably a man who's going for senator or governor, is saying, I forgot the position. It makes me feel totally like irresponsible not know this, but it was just a larger white man running for an important position in government, and he was just exclaiming that she is not fit for the job. A Middle Eastern woman who wears a hijab and everything, right? Mm-hmm. And this man on the news goes, "Why do you think that?" He's like, "Because when I swore into this position, I had to swear in the Bible that I do this for the United States and all that, all that yada yada, USA shit." And he was like, she can't swear in the Bible because she's Islamic and she practices Islam. She can't swear in the Bible because she's not Christian. And he goes, the newscaster man goes, "You do know you don't have to swear in the Bible, right?" And he's like, "Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I did it. Donald Trump, the president of the United States, did it. He swore in the Bible in presidency," and he cuts him off. The newsman, he goes, "You don't have to do it on the Bible. The law, you do know that, right? The law says you don't have to do it on the Bible. You can do it on anything, really. You can do it on your dog. You can swear on your Bible. You can swear on Flat Stanley. You can
Flat Stanley.
You can."
Let's bring Flat Stanley back.
You can do that shit on Captain Underpants if you wanted to.
Captain Underpants was a shit.
And the funniest part of it, this dude sat there in silence for 10 seconds, mouth wide open, and he was like, "Are you there, Senator?" He was like, and then he just like, "Okay, good luck with your campaign. We'll catch you later. This has been Tom with whatever news." Yeah. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Speaking of Twitter,
Christians in power.
We're gonna transition away from politics right now. I wanted to share this story because it was the greatest moment of my time on Twitter.
What did you get, like 20,000 likes?
No, I got 1 like, but hold on. No, I posted this meme. Okay, on election day, I was watching this live stream from this YouTube channel called Internet Today. If you don't already watch them, you should absolutely watch them. They do a lot of really funny coverage of the news, and they're liberal, and so they like at least I can like sympathize with like what they're saying and like laugh at it. And so they were doing this live stream, and they kept putting up this reminder that reminder, the U.S. election will not end today. And so I made that a meme and then put that on Twitter and tagged them in it. And then one of them actually liked that, and I was like, hell yeah! So that was the highlight of my day, highlight of my time on Twitter ever. And I feel semi not famous, just happy. I'm happy.
I'm glad that happened to you.
Thank you.
Speaking of Twitter,
Wait,
have you ever actively seen the dumb things Trump has just been posting on Twitter? Like sometimes I just like to go in there and it's like, what's going through his old brain?
you know what's even better than Trump's tweets?
What?
OJ's.
OJ Simpson?
Have you seen OJ's tweets?
No.
He tweets.
The glove doesn't fit.
He tweets some funny shit sometimes, and it's just stupid. You know, just post videos.
I'm looking up OJ Simpson right now.
I follow OJ. If you're a real follower, follow.
What's his? What's his Instagram, Twitter? What is?
Is it OJ Simpson?
I don't know. I'm just in shock that OJ Simpson. Do you think he killed?
Of course he did. Yes.
Of course he did. Yeah.
I mean, but now that he's out, the real OJ, 32, because that's his photo.
What the fuck?
He just acts like he's America's dad still, and he's just like, oh hey guys,
football is really something, you know.
Football is really something.
I just want to tell y'all, and then
OJ Simpson.
Yeah, he's just picking up right where he left off, you know. But on Twitter now, just talking.
You know, sometimes I look at OJ Simpson and my mind is like, I don't know why this man's crimes and like his overall stature just reminds me. I mean, I know it's like not even near the same, but like, I categorize OJ Simpson and Bill Cosby in the same area in my brain. Is that wrong?
No, I was about to say they're the same person. I was about to be like, what are you talking about? I just got.
What do you mean?
I'm not right.
OJ Simpson or Tiger Woods in a fight?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Wait, OJ Simpson?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant Bill Cosby. OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson fucking destroyed
Tiger Woods.
But Tiger Woods versus Bill Cosby? Tiger Woods.
Bill Cosby is a fucking like. I don't understand how his show was ever funny. Bill Cosby.
I don't know. I've just never gone back and watched it.
Hey, don't drink the punch, I tickle your ass a little bit. I'm so sorry for anyone who's been sexually harassed by Bill Cosby. He's a disgusting man. If I had the chance to beat the fuck out of Bill Cosby and get rid of his speech impediment, I would.
Yeah.
I think anybody would. As a matter of fact, I don't understand.
Putting pops where they belong.
I don't understand why we test on animals when we have prisons full of pedophiles.
Yeah, I was okay. Were you about to say just prisoners? I was like,
no, not prison. No. There are people in prison who do not deserve to be.
Yes.
Test on rapists and pedophiles.
Yes.
First you want to target the child rapist though. I would be if there's like we're doing public stonings for them now, I'd show up to every single one. I'd get the biggest round rigid stones, round stones, I'd beat them bitches at the nose and the eyes. Fuck you! Ah!
Alright. On the back of that, have you ever looked up if you look up, there's a website, I believe it's called Family Watchdog, and it shows all the pedophiles, rapists.
In your area?
Dude, I looked it up today.
I have one pedophile on my street back at home in Riverside.
Well, you're going to be surprised.
Well, I'm going to be here?
Yeah. Aha. Look it up right now.
It's called
Jamie, bring that one up.
What's it called?
It's called Family Watchdog, I believe.
Family watchdog.
Not the blue.
Imagine like growing old, like seeing other like getting a house in like the suburbs as we all probably want. I mean, I don't know if I want that. I'm probably aiming towards a castle.
Oh, you go for castle? I'll probably move to Scotland or something.
Just get a cobblestone cottage in Ireland. Say fuck it.
Cobblestone cottage. Yeah, but there's a couple rapists in our area. Some offenders of children. Some just regular offenders.
What is
the easy ones? Some home invaders.
I'm trying to just. I wish I could just use my location, but
yeah.
See sex offenders on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Dude, it's packed.
Oh my fucking god!
It's packed.
There is so many. Dude, this is just. Oh my god!
Dude, it's packed.
What?
That brings us to our next topic. We're going to talk about stalking. Have you ever been stalked, Justin? Tell me.
I haven't.
Not yet.
Not yet. I mean, someone does go through saving my Instagram posts, bookmarking them. I don't know who.
It's
at
not
every.
Priya?
Huh?
It's not Priya?
It's not Priya. It's not my girlfriend.
It's
not my mom or my dad. I asked them. It's not my brother. My brother doesn't have them. So someone's that one person is out here saving my shit.
Is it the witch?
Like even pictures of me. No.
You sure?
I'm positive. But like it's one person. But it's been like going on since 2018.
Watch this break.
You just break your fit big on that shit.
Maybe.
You just broke that shit on the podcast, man.
I might have. I think I did. God damn it.
Man. You really just be doing shit.
And it just broke on the part where it straps in.
Dude, I'm looking at these motherfuckers, and this dude's charge is attempted rape by force or fear.
Yeah.
I have his picture. I will beat the goofy out of him in any. I mean, he's 6'2" and 200 pounds. Maybe I stand a chance. Hey, he looks like
he definitely looks like he's doing some drugs right now.
No, for sure. He can definitely catch the hands. I'd throw his ass in a dumpster when I'm done with him. Any case, I'm probably just gonna have to walk around with a baseball bat these person's houses. Girl Scout cookies, but you're not a girl. I know, bitch, and just
Girl Scout cookies. Oh no.
Girl Scout. Absolutely.
I can't believe I broke this right now.
You just broke your watch right now?
Like, look, this tiny piece right here on the edge of it pops out, and it's not shooting.
Man, Nick broke his Fitbit on the podcast.
I just need some.
We need some views.
I need some glue. Yeah, we need some view, guys.
I got some fucking tape for you.
If you guys can vote or donate to our Patreon.
Definitely go vote though. I mean, the polls are closed now, but go vote still.
Go do some voter fraud real quick.
Don't do that. We're not encouraging that at all. If you do that, you're a fool. Yes. Hopefully, those who listen did vote. Don't tell us who you voted for. I assure you, it's none of our business.
But we're not encouraging. But I'm just here to tell you that there's a lot of women on Twitter that if you tell them that you voted for Biden, they will send you ass pics.
Nick is just horny, and
it's horny hours. It's late.
It's 12:48 in the morning.
It's horny hours.
I thought that was 10 p.m.
It's all the time. It's hard out. Sometimes.
What was your question before you broke your watch? We were talking about these sex offenders. I'm looking at every one of them in San Jose. I can't believe.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Do you think it's flattering to be stalked?
Do I think it's flattering?
If a woman stalked you, do you
think you know what? I must be doing something right, or I must be doing something wrong because someone must be making fun of me out there. But I really hope that they're having a good time because all they're doing is wasting your time making fun of me. Yeah. All I'm here stacking is bread. No, I'm just kidding. I'm rather not that bad. No, I'm doing whatever. But I must have done something right or something wrong. But at the day, I really don't give a fuck. It only makes a difference if they pull up because then I'm gonna have to go into the street and throw shoes at a motherfucker for some reason. I will go outside. I will do it. It's different if to stalk me on social media. I don't give a fuck. If I catch you, then I'm just be like, why? But if you're outside of my house, like telescope and binoculars just at my window, then I'm gonna have to let my Glock talk for me, Nick.
Let that Glock lay on your lap.
No.
Cock.
Gee, that's all you had to say?
Yes.
What are these? I'm looking at all these markers for these sex offenders. Look at this motherfucker. This cheesy ass bitch.
What's his name?
His name is
Pierce Randall. Or wait, is it Randall Blaine Pierce?
I don't know, bro. Randall Blaine.
Randall Blaine here.
My
man has
Randall
3
Blaine.
first names.
Blaine is the first name?
Blaine is a first name, yes.
It looks like the yellow is actually like rape.
Yeah, did you look at the...
Rape by force, yes. So it looks like... Why are all these big-ass, ugly-ass men units? 6'6", 235 pounds?
Bro, because no one can fight back.
Damn. Oh, no.
What's blue? Scroll down.
Blue, it's looking like... Here, I got... Oh, shit. Oh, blue. So we got red as offender against a child?
See, look how many reds
there's more red than anything on this map. There's very little yellow, which is rape. But offense against children, it's all red. What's green? Other offense. What other offenses?
What does that mean?
What does that mean in terms of sexual offense? What does other offense mean?
Against a dog?
Doesn't matter. It does not matter. I'd still run out. I'm getting brass knuckles. I'm beating them.
Nunchucks if you're
It doesn't matter.
far.
You're 6'6", cool. I got brass knuckles.
I mean, you're not wrong. Let the Glock speak for you.
Really? You're 6'6", 235 pounds?
Cool.
Oh, you can bench 530? That's crazy. I got 45 calibers in my pocket.
Oh, cool. How about a 9mm?
That's cool. I got a pocket blammer. It's at that point, it's like it's there for nothing, you know. So,
guys, I have to make a disclaimer right now. We do not endorse any kind of violence of any sorts,
especially gun violence.
We do not. We're saying this as a joke. This is a parody of real life.
But in any case, if you do know of any sex offenders out there, let it be rapists or child offenders or any other offense, I do endorse beating the fuck out of them. You don't have to kill them, though that is preferable in a utopia. If you catch anyone in the act like that or know anyone, publicly shame them.
Yes.
And if you can't, but no, if you know that, if you've heard that they've done it before, and you know that it's fact, publicly shame them. Publicly shame them. Depending on the severity. If the severity is even higher, beat the fuck out of them. If you catch people in the act, if you see any children in any suspect areas, keep those children safe. If you see any guys or girls in any peculiar situation in which they're open to anything like this, or if they're just susceptible to being hurt, beat the fuck out of the people that are going to hurt someone. Just we don't tolerate this here.
I just got a comment on one of my posts from watery.x. I don't know who this is. Watery.x.
Oh shit!
And they put sexy on the as the comment. I don't understand.
It's your stalker.
Hey, finally.
Are you getting stalked?
Finally.
You've never been stalked before?
No, but I feel like it would be flattering if it was from a woman.
I've never been stalked.
Or is that just me being lonely?
That's well.
Wow. Let's get into that one.
So I don't know about. Oh dear Lord, I don't know if I. You okay, buddy? Look at this big-headed bitch. This man is charged with go to arranged meeting with a minor with intent to commit a specified sex offense.
Oh, bro,
dude, he looks like the African American Megamind.
What was that one show called where they To Catch a Predator? Was that what
To Catch a Predator?
That's what he.
I found a TikTok channel, and these guys, they're our age. And I think in New York, cause they got thick New York accents, you know. They go out like they're from Boston, you know. They go out, they gotta go to Delhi. They gotta go that. Hey yo, give me that. But they do this thing. They have their friend pose as like a 15-year-old boy, or like they just have their friend pose as a 15-year-old boy. I think on like Tinder or something. Oh. And like older men hit them up and they tell them to meet here and they meet up with their homeboys. They don't beat them up, but they record them for their safety and his. They're not gonna fuck them up, but they're like it's in your best interest to talk to us. And they just usually run away. They're like lying, and they're like, "Oh, you want to run? Hey, this motherfucker fucks kids. This mother." And they publicly shame them. They get their license plate, and the cops work with these kids too who do it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know why the cops would not endorse.
One of the guys they found was a cop trying to say yes.
Wow. That's insane. I don't trust police officers.
They got a cop trying to have sex with they had their friend pose as a 14-year-old boy. So
a 14-year-old boy.
They got this middle-aged man nearing 50 trying to go fuck a 14-year-old boy.
And I bet he calls
he was a sheriff.
People the F word probably.
No, no, for sure.
Actually, oh yeah, and then he's like, I'm gonna go fuck this kid real quick.
Yeah, no, motherfuckers are silly, Nick, but silly doesn't go to describe my anger towards people who do this.
Are you silly? I'm still gonna send it.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Wow.
Look at all these photos of all these men that I surely would beat the fuck out of, Nick.
How much time? How long have we been going for?
I don't know. What the hell? This man looks like Steve
Harvey.
Very
old.
Very, very old.
How old does it say?
This man was born in 1938.
Damn.
God damn, I don't even want to do the math. I know that's old.
I don't want to do the math. That's 90. 90? That has to be 90.
That's more.
No, it's either 88.
No. That's. I got it. That'd be 1938 minus 2020. Nick, that man's 82.
82. Damn.
Imagine being 82. Are you broken?
Are you broken? Imagine being 82. My grandma's 83.
How much you want to bet that a lot of these people are Christian?
I would almost guarantee.
A majority of them are. I'm Christian, but I will go touch this kid. No, fuck you.
Oh,
Shut
yeah,
up.
absolutely.
You know those.
How much you want to get? Bet
have you seen all those sus videos of Joe Biden touching the kids?
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Just touching people, really weird.
And kissing his family on the lips. Get some good tongue in there.
God, fuck. I didn't know Joe Biden was French. No, Joe Biden. Even though we have to choose from a shit sandwich and I don't even know what to describe the other one as.
Which one are you referring to?
Shit sandwich is I don't even. They're both just shit sandwich, but one has less shit. Realistically, we have to choose between what's going to be the lesser evil. And even though that's a terrible thing, if it were my choice and I had it all my way, I'd pick up arms and I'd change everything myself because we're built different.
Bernie.
I'd simply make Bernie president if I was.
Have free healthcare?
If I had to decide, I'd make the motherfucker president. But if I also had to decide in this election, I'd want none of them. But we have to choose this electorally. And Joe Biden is, as tough as this is, the better choice.
He's the better of the two evils.
He's the better of the two evils. And Donald Trump is just, I'm not chill with Donald.
I don't trust that man.
I don't trust Donald in the slightest.
I don't know.
But we can't be biased here. Let's look at we already looked at some good things that Donald Trump did, and those are all completely biased. So now we're going to look at the same thing on Town Hall, but good things. Well, this is not Town Hall. This is Media's Touch. We're going to look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden has a slight.
Have you ever watched the Ben Shapiro show? My brother's always been like, "Hey, you should watch this." I'm like,
"How does Ben Shapiro does he talk like this?"
Yeah, he
metaphorically.
Actually,
metaphorically speaking.
I think he's also Jewish because I saw him wearing a hijab or not hijab. Sorry, whatever the hat is, and he was just like, "Well, let's go back to debates." And I think we should really know that President Trump did an absolutely great job at the debate. And so when he talked about, it's like, yeah. And so I was like watching him for a little bit on Snapchat, and he's just like so fucking biased. It's not even funny. He's just like sucking this man's dick. He's choking. He's not even choking. He's a pro at it. I don't understand. Like, why? What are you gaining?
All I'm seeing is this man just, what is this? He ordered operation to kill Islamic State leader. All I'm seeing is a couple things on war and a couple things on immigration, but on Donald Trump's side. But that's what, these are things that are supposed to be good. And I'm just like, I don't know. I simply don't find this good.
Is war?
I'm just like, well, I mean, it sounds good, but it's like he continued to deliver for forgotten Americans. Unemployment is at its record lows.
Not anymore.
Pandemic. Good things Joe Biden has done. Defending equal benefits to same-sex couples.
Hey, that's good.
Legal aid for survivors of domestic violence.
Hey.
Federal rape shield law.
Hey.
Let's see here. Essential in helping pass the Affordable Care Act.
Oh, wow.
This man cut medication prescription costs for Medicare recipients by 50%.
Who would have thought great things come from Medicare?
Insurance companies can no longer drop you when you get sick.
Let's look at that.
Jesus. Action to combat Ebola. Saved countless lives.
Mm-hmm.
These are just hard, stone cold facts. Everything else is opinionated on Donald Trump, but these are just actual, like, facts, though. Like, they're just cleaning the cut. Everything on Donald Trump is, like, opinion, what he's done, opinion. Joe Biden is just, even though he's not the best, he's done some good things.
Definitely.
Championing LGBTQ protections in the 2013 Violence Against Women Act reauthorization. It's kind of good. I like this. Also,
well,
you know who we support.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Bernie Sanders.
I think it's about time we start to wrap things up around here.
Oh, absolutely.
This has been the Toilet Bowl Theory podcast, episode 4, with your hosts, Justin. We're going to be signing off. Justin, do you have anything to say? We're going to keep it quiet now.
It's quiet hours. I'm still looking at the list of pedophiles, and every time I stare at their face, it only makes me angry on the inside. And I sweat sometimes with anger. I have large amounts of passion. Semen. Why'd you look at me in the eyes and say that?
Who else am I going to look at?
Not me, motherfucker.
Alright, guys. We're just going to lower you guys in the bed right now. Why are we talking in Southern accents? Alright, guys. See you later.
Goodbye.